Welcome to Wrestling with Snipes. Today, where we are just a few days away from All In 2024 from Wembley, we'll be looking back at All In 2023 as we get ready for this Sunday night. AEW All In 2023 opened up with the heavyweight champion of the world, CM Punk, one-on-one with Samoa Joe. First out, we see the Ring of Honor television champion, Samoa Joe, and the best in the world after his scuffle with the Jungle Boy, CM Punk. We start with some chops back and forth. CM Punk jumps from the second rope onto Samoa Joe and hits the Hurricanrana. Then CM Punk jumps over the top rope, but Joe walks away and all Punk eats is canvas. Then Joe takes over. He throws Punk through the bottom part of the announce table, and CM Punk is busted wide open. Joe then goes for a muscle buster, but Punk escapes and hits a kick in the head, and Samoa Joe is down. And it looks like CM Punk is about to go for the famous John Cena 5-knuckle shuffle, but then he hits the Hogan ear and the Hogan leg drop. 1, 2, Samoa Joe kicks out, and it looks like Samoa Joe is hulking up. Then they both go to the top rope, and out of nowhere, CM Punk hits a top rope Pepsi plunge. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk retains the undisputed title he never lost. And then this is the last image of CM Punk in an AEW setting as he puts his ones up as he acknowledges his tribal chief. We will miss you, CM Punk, until we see you at Survivor Series. Then next up, we have a 6-man tag as the Golden Elite, Kenny Omega, Ibushi, and Hangman Adam Page take on Don Callis' family's own Take a Shitta and Bullet Club Gold, Jay White, and Juice Robinson. First out, we have the Callus family with Don Callis with Take a Shitta, along with Bullet Club Gold, Jay White, and Juice Robinson with the Guns. And their opponents, Adam Hangman Page, Kota Ibushi, and Kenny Omega. The match starts with Adam Page and Juice Robinson going back and forth blow for blow. There's quick tags by each team getting the active man in there, highlighting their team's strengths. Then Jay White hits about 6 forearms on Kota Ibushi, and Kota Ibushi kicks him once and down he goes. Omega then leaps over the top rope, taking out the whole team. We have chaos. Then the Bullet Club Gold team takes over, working on Kenny Omega. Quick tags 3-on-1, taking the advantage, keeping Omega in their corner. Then Hangman gets the hot tag, and it looks like he's gonna go for the Deadeye, but it gets reversed and to a roll up. 1, 2, it's a kick out. The end of the match comes when Take a Shitta uses Kenny Omega's own momentum to roll them up for a quick 1, 2, 3. The Bullet Club Gold and Take a Shitta take home the victory. Next up, we have the tag team title match as the Young Bucks challenge FTR. Out first are the Young Bucks, followed by the champs, FTR. Dax and Matt Jackson start off the match with a big lock-up. Quick tags by FTR. They hit a double leg drop. Then there's Hurricanranas on each team. One Jackson holds up Cash on the second rope and a swanton bomb from the top rope. They keep Wheeler in the corner on their side of the ring, working over his back and shoulder. And then Wheeler makes a hot tag to Dax. Dax hits 3 German suplexes, but then the Jackson hits 3 over the head suplexes. Then they're just going back and forth with suplexes. Then Dax Harwood puts one of the Jacksons in the sharpshooter. Next thing we see, FTR hits a spiked pile driver on one of the Young Bucks. 1, 2, he kicks out. Then the Young Bucks regain control with a double super kick. Then they hit their own spiked pile driver. 1, 2, oh, he kicks out. Then FTR hit the shatter machine. 1, 2, it's a kick out. There's near falls everywhere. Then the Young Bucks hit 2 BTE triggers. Of course, there's a kick out. Then the Young Bucks are gonna go for the Meltzer driver, but Dax pushes Nicholas out of the way, and they hit the shatter machine. 1, 2, 3. FTR retain the tag team titles. The next contest is the Stadium Stampede match with Eddie Kingston, Penta, BFFs Taylor and Trent, and Orange Cassidy against the Blackpool Combat Club, Moxley, Claudia, Yuta teaming with Santino and Ortiz. This breaks out quickly into an all-out brawl all over the arena as Stadium Stampede has begun. Penta hits Santana with a chair shot to the head. Penta puts scores into Mox's head. It looks outrageous. Mox hits Orange Cassidy with a brainbuster on a chair. Santana and Ortiz throw Trent on a ladder. Santana splashes a big splash to Trent. Oh my god, it's Sue. Sue gives her cookies to Trent and he smashes them over Claudio's head. Penta hits a sunset flip powerbomb on Santana through 2 tables. Claudio in the middle of the ring hits the big swing for about 20 times. Trent then hits a superplex through 2 tables with Ortiz. Kingston returns with a barbed wire steel chair and takes everyone out. Then Orange Cassidy hits Claudio with a Superman punch with his hand wrapped in glass. 1, 2, 3. Orange Cassidy wins for his team. What a brawl. The next contest is a fatal 4-way match for the Women's Championship with Shida as the champion defending against Toni Storm, Britt Baker, and hometown hero Saraya. Saraya has Storm set up for a DDT, but Britt Baker hits Saraya with a neck breaker, which also hits the DDT on Storm. Saraya and Storm are working together, attacking Britt Baker. Then Toni Storm hits the hip attack on Britt Baker, and they argue who should get the pinfall victory, so neither do. Shida then attacks both of them and suplexes Saraya onto Storm, who's sitting in the corner. Storm then accidentally hits Saraya's mom, who is sitting in the front row. Then Saraya jumps on Toni Storm and attacks her with vicious blows. Shida then hits Saraya with the Meteora from the top row. Then Britt Baker puts Shida in the lockjaw, but at the same time Saraya sprays Toni Storm with hairspray. Then Saraya hits Toni with the DDT. 1, 2, 3. Saraya wins the Women's Championship in her hometown or home country. The next contest is a tag team coffin match as Sting and Darby Allin go against Swerve Strickland and the TNT champion Christian Cage. Flash, Gormans, and DJ Woo Kid sing Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana to the ring. Sting hits Swerve and Prince Nana with a cricket bat to open the contest. Christian then taped Darby Allin's hands together, but Darby Allin still hits Christian with a moonsault off the second rope with his hands tied behind his back. Sting then splashes Swerve through a table, but the table doesn't break, so Sting gets back up on the apron and splashes him a second time, which breaks the table. Sting then puts Swerve onto the casket. Darby goes for a coffin drop off the top rope onto the outside, but Swerve moves. Oh my god, I think Darby Allin's back is broken. Then Sting puts Christian in the Scorpion Deathlock. Swerve then hits Sting with a chair, but Sting no-sells it and gets ferocious. Then Sting does take a beatdown from both Christian and Swerve. Swerve puts Sting in the casket and closes it, but the baseball bat stops the door from closing and Sting is still alive. Then Sting gets Swerve on top of the casket and hits a Scorpion Death Drop. Then we see a coffin drop from the top rope onto Swerve, who's in the casket. The casket closes on Swerve. We got victorious Darby Allin and Sting. Next, we got a one-on-one contest as Jericho goes one-on-one with Will Ospreay. First out is Jericho, who sings himself to the ring. Then the New Japan Pro Wrestling United States Champion, Will Ospreay, heads to the ring in his hometown. They lock up, but it's a standstill, so then he hits a sky twister from the top rope to the outside. Will Ospreay is making the crowd go bananas. Then Ospreay hits Jericho with a release German suplex on the apron. Then Jericho is dangling on the top rope, and Will Ospreay hits him with a shooting star press. Impressive. Jericho then puts Will Ospreay in the walls of Jericho, but as we know, nobody taps out to the walls of Jericho anymore. Then Will Ospreay hits Jericho with 2 Stormbreakers. 1, 2, 3. Will Ospreay picks up the victory in his home country, and the fans go bananas. Next, the World Trios Tag titles are on the line as the champions, House of Black, defend against the Acclaimed and Badass Billy Gunn. Out first are the Tag Champs, then out come the Acclaimed. and they have announced they will be choosing no holds barred as the stipulation. The bell rings and a brawl breaks out. All 6 men are going at it. Then Malachi Black hits a moonsault onto the outside on Caster, completely wiping him out. Then Julia gets in the ring and gets in Billy Gunn's face, but Billy Gunn tells her to suck it. Then he trips her. He holds one leg. Caster jumps in the ring, holds the other leg, and Bowens hits the top rope leg drop on Julia between the legs. Billy Gunn later in the match then hits a Faymaster on Buddy Murphy. 1, 2. Julia pulls the ref out after a 2 count, saving the titles. Then Brody King gets in the ring and receives a super kick, another super kick, a Faymaster. Caster hits 2 elbow drops off the top rope. All 3 men jump on Brody King. 1, 2, 3. We've got new trios tag team champions. Then they show the crowd and they see Mercedes Moné in the crowd celebrating, vibing out to the Acclaimed. Then it's time for the main event of the evening, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, as MJF defends against Adam Cole. Baby! The challenger comes out first as the people are loving life, and then MJF comes out on a platform sitting in a King of the Ring style chair with a mask. They get to the stairs, MJF takes off the mask, and here we go, the main event. Before the match officially starts, they both roll out to the outside, get a t-shirt with their tag team name on it, and it looks like this is gonna be a friendly contest. They lock up, and then they don't do anything. Super kick by Adam Cole. Then MJF showboats after hitting Cole with a whip into the cover. MJF then hits a suicide dive. Then Cole hits a suplex on the stairs and MJF is down. Referee counting to 10 and MJF just beats it before the 10 count. They go back and forth and MJF clears off the announcer's table on the outside. Looks like he's gonna hit Adam Cole with a tombstone but doesn't have the heart to do it. Then Adam Cole hits MJF with a tombstone on the announcer table. And again, MJF makes it in just before the 10 count. Then Adam Cole hits MJF with a Canadian Destroyer. 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out. Then they hit each other with a double clothesline, landing with an arm over each other. The ref counts 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, it's a draw. Adam Cole says, no, I want 5 more minutes. And MJF says, not 5 more minutes. We're going till the winner is decided. MJF then hits a heat seeker. Cole then hits a Panama Sunrise on the outside. Cole goes for another one in the ring, but MJF pulls the ref in front of him. Cole hits the ref with a Panama Sunrise. Then Max gets out the diamond ring, but he's conflicted and decides not to use it. Then Roderick Strong gets in the ring and hits MJF with a low blow right to the gonads. Adam Cole then hits MJF with another Panama Sunrise. Cole then hits MJF with a knee to the back of the head. The ref stirs. 1, 2. He kicks out. Roderick Strong then tosses the belt to Cole, but then Cole tosses the belt onto the outside. Roderick Strong leaves upset. Cole tells him to get out of here. Cole turns around into a cradle. 1, 2, 3. MJF retains the title. Confetti falls. MJF holds the title high in the air. What a show. What a title retained.